Chapter 6, Building a Purposeful Second Act. For many, life after 40 can feel like entering the second act of a play. The first act, the years of career building, raising children, and navigating societal expectations has come to an end, and now the spotlight is on you. The audience is different. The script has changed. And perhaps most importantly, you have changed. But just because the first act is over doesn't mean the show is. In fact, it's often in the second act that the true magic happens. This is the time to rediscover who you are and what truly matters. This is your chance to craft a purposeful second act, one that reflects your authentic self and brings fulfillment beyond what you've known before. In this chapter, we'll explore how to design a second act that gives you both meaning and joy, stepping beyond societal expectations and into the life you truly desire. Understanding the transition from survival to fulfillment. The first half of life is often focused on survival and achievement, securing a job, building a family, gaining financial stability. There's a certain drive to make it, to reach milestones, to meet external expectations. But once you hit your 40s, the drive begins to shift. You may find yourself asking questions like, is this all there is? What's next? How do I find real purpose now? The second act isn't just about slowing down or coasting through life. It's about shifting your focus from merely surviving to thriving. This is your time to ask deeper questions and realign your life with your true purpose. Finding your new purpose. The first step in building a purposeful second act is identifying your new purpose. You may have had clear goals in the past, raising a family, building a career, but now those goals may feel less fulfilling. The good news? You have the freedom to redefine what purpose means to you. Ask yourself, what brings me joy now? After years of striving, what activities make you feel alive? Is it art, teaching, volunteering, entrepreneurship, travel, or something else entirely? What do I care about? Your values and passions have likely evolved. Reflect on what truly matters to you now. What causes do you feel passionate about? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? What are my unique strengths? Your experiences, skills, and wisdom gained over the years are invaluable assets. How can you use these strengths to contribute meaningfully in this next chapter of your life? Sometimes your new purpose isn't an entirely new direction. It's a subtle shift in how you approach the same things you've been doing. Whether you're continuing your career or starting something completely different, the key is finding meaning in what you do. Creating the space for change. Building a purposeful second act requires creating space, both mentally and physically, for that change to occur. You might need to declutter your mind, clear away distractions, and focus on what truly matters. You may also need to let go of things that no longer serve you, outdated goals, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs. To create this space for transformation, try the following. 1. Clear your mental clutter. Take time to reflect and assess what's truly important. What are the things or people that drain your energy? What can you let go of mentally and emotionally to make space for new growth? 2. Declutter your environment. Physical clutter can weigh on your mental state. Start by clearing out spaces that no longer serve you, your home, your office, your digital life. Creating an organized, clean environment allows room for new ideas and energy. 3. Simplify your commitments. Let go of obligations that no longer align with your purpose. If you've been saying yes out of guilt or habit, learn how to say no to free up time and energy for the things that matter most. Pursuing your passions and interests. One of the greatest gifts of the second act is the opportunity to pursue the passions and interests that have always called to you but were sidelined by responsibilities. This might be the time to finally write that book, start that business, travel, or dive into a hobby you've always wanted to explore. While it's important to be practical and realistic, there's also room to dream. Remember, it's never too late to learn, grow, or try something new. Passion doesn't have an expiration date, and neither should your pursuit of it. Here are some ways to begin pursuing your passions. Identify what you love. Think about the activities or topics that light you up. What excites you? What have you always wanted to learn or do? Start there. Start small. Don't feel pressured to make big, life-changing moves right away. Begin with small, manageable steps. Take a class, start a side project, or volunteer for something that aligns with your interests. Combine passion with purpose. Consider how your passions can also serve others. A purposeful second act is often about contributing to the community, making an impact, or helping others. Rewriting the script, breaking free from expectations. One of the most powerful things about the second act is the ability to rewrite your life's script. For years, you followed a path that was largely shaped by societal norms, family expectations, and career demands. Now, it's time to take the pen in your own hand and create a story that is authentically yours. Breaking free from external expectations can be challenging, especially if you've spent decades conforming to a particular role. But this is your chance to let go of the pressures that have held you back and create a life that truly resonates with your heart and soul. To rewrite your script, start by reevaluating your beliefs. Do you still hold on to old beliefs about what your life should look like? Challenge those beliefs. What would your life look like if you let go of societal pressure? Focusing on what you can control. You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond to life's challenges. Take ownership of your actions, decisions, and mindset. Setting new boundaries. Define what's acceptable in your life moving forward. You have the power to create healthy boundaries with family, friends, and colleagues, ensuring that your time and energy are spent on things that align with your purpose. Building a legacy. What do you want to be remembered for? A purposeful second act often involves thinking about the kind of legacy you want to leave behind. Your legacy isn't just about what you accomplish, but also how you live and the impact you have on others. Start by asking yourself, what kind of impact do I want to make on my community? What values do I want to instill in my children or the next generation? How do I want to be remembered? Your legacy is built day by day in the choices you make and the relationships you nurture. It's not something that happens in the distant future, it's something that begins right now. Taking action. The first step toward your purposeful second act. Taking action is the key to making your second act a reality. Even small steps can lead to meaningful progress. Here are some practical steps to get started. Set intentional goals. What do you want to accomplish in the next 5 years? Break your goals down into smaller, actionable steps that you can begin today. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who support your vision and encourage your growth. Whether it's family, friends, or a mentor, having a strong support system can make all the difference. Embrace the journey. Building a purposeful second act is not about a final destination, it's about embracing the journey. Celebrate your progress along the way, no matter how small.